How AI is already impacting my music, my projects. I've always said that I would like to have AI incorporated into work, and it's starting to happen now in the year 2024, and it's happening everywhere. So I have a channel called Redhead AI, and there's obviously my archives channel, and that's just me archives, and if there's any new archives come up, I'll put it up. If there's any new songs current that I'll do, projects will go up in there. I have archives channels around the internet, so it's not just on YouTube. But I've decided to have a Redhead AI channel because it's going to have such an impact on seemingly reality of what you've created. So it's just my effort to try and keep things a little bit separate, because I think the simple thing is, like I've said, I think the simple thing is people will recognise the year 2024 as the defining year that it changed. So anything really before 2024, you can guarantee is real. Anything after 2024, whatever you see, whatever you hear, you can't be sure whether it's real or not, created by human beings. So that's why I have a Redhead AI channel separate to me Redhead Archives channel. As the technology develops, you just think, well, I've known this for a few years now, because you just think, well, how would it go? Or it would obviously go to that point, and that meaning that I could have like a band or a music project, and then you could create a whole fake band from it. Like, you could have, the band, in concert. So you could see it like my band, The Shapes. They could be playing Glastonbury in 1973, and you'd be watching it and think, well, how have I never heard of this band, The Shapes? Obviously Glastonbury 1973, there was about 800 people in the crowd because it was just on, and you'd be watching it because it would look so real. You'd think, why have I never heard of this band? They sound really good, really good live band, excellent these, like sort of Cream, and it's not real. It's going to be that good. So, and you'd have documentaries of and all you're going to have to do, because at the moment you have, you ask for images or little video clips, and then you piece it all together. And I'm just holding back from the technology because, at the end of the day, it's going so fast. And if you look into the future and you look at the progression of it, you won't have to be putting things together. Just type it in, talk to it, and it'll do it. And it'll get so crazy within, I reckon, in 5 years' time, that as you're talking to the AI, asking it to do these things for your creative projects, create videos, create movies, create documentaries, create, TV shows, create, everything. You could ask the AI, look, I'm busy, I've got things to do. Can you just constantly create live videos of, for example, Redhead with horns playing his heavy metal and heavy rock? Just constantly do shows, just constantly. So every time I switch on the internet, we'll just see every day this video footage comes up from this Redhead with a horns band performing live somewhere in the world. Documentaries as well. Just keep on churning them out, I'll certainly do that for you. Yes, I'll get on with that now. Great, get on with that now. And the reason why you might want to say that is because it improves. It's going to exponentially better and better and better. Not just like the way it is at the moment, every 3 months there's a big jump. It's going to be every month, then it's going to be every week, and then it's going to be every day. So you might want to say to it, I have a song here, can you make a video for this song? Yes, I can. Yeah, well, can you just every day make a new version of that? Yes, I can. So because it's going to be improving every day, every hour, every minute, you can see what's happening here. It's just it's getting crazy. So in my pathetic little attempt to keep the AI separate from the human mind, what I created on me Rob, which is on me Rob Redhead archives up till 2024 and beyond, because I'm still creating, I'm still putting stuff up, you know, and I'm trying to keep that separate from Rob Redhead AI, which everything I'll do would go on the Rob Redhead AI, but it's probably a futile attempt because, you know, it's just going to become out of control, really. I mean, the AI might decide it really likes Redhead with Horns music, and other Shapes music, and just keeps on doing it itself. So, you know, you haven't asked it to do that, but it just does it. But every time you switch on, you go, God, hey, the Shapes are fantastic. When they played Wembley Stadium in 1985, that was great. That sort of better than the Queen performance, really. Like, crowd are loving it. So you'd have all that happening, and that is not like science fiction. Well, we're in science fiction now, so it's happening now. That's what I wanted to say. That's where the AI is going, and I know it's all pretty crazy stuff. There's no stopping it. Well, there is. We can pull the plug, but people's not going to pull the plug because the potential is Star Trek. Potential is out into the stars for real, and free energy, extended life, you know, which could be around the corner. You know, do you want to live till 150, and then when you get to 150, do you want to live to 400? But a lot of people don't like. I would like to get it. I would like to get up into the stars. Like, you know, I'm not in any rush to die. I'd like to get up into the stars and in my spaceship caravan and tour about a bit. You know, do gigs on Mars. You know, to the the little colonies and go up. So seriously, I mean, the AI is going to be so you know, inventing so much, but that's all like sort of, you know, super intelligence in AI is, yeah, it'll be 20 years before that starts beginning. It's only just sort of kicking in with your sort of basics at the moment. I'm still waiting for it's all about images, it's all about video, it's all about visuals. The AI changing music, you know, writing songs and all, it's still not very good, really. And like I've said before in the past, I don't think it's ever going to get better. I'm very confident it's never going to get better than the best human songs that were written by human beings, because it was a hive mind in the 20th century, a hive mind of millions and millions of songwriters, bands, musicians, record companies, labels, this, that and everything else, radio, TV, everything. It was the 20th century was an explosion, a giant hive mind. So it wasn't just like Lennon and McCartney, it was the whole planet. It was all about music, and that's all there was, music and football. You know, the entertainment was limited and the music industry was massive. So that giant hive mind of the 20th century, the competition to outdo each other and get the best songs and the best bands, you know, that pyramid shape flying upwards, so you get to the top and you get the Beatles and you get ABBA and Zeppelin and all the best bands and Dylan and everybody. That was the pinnacle. So for AI, I think AI eventually will it will do stuff that it'll be nearly as good as, but it's not going to be better, because we're not talking about one individual songwriter or producer. We're talking about, like I said, the whole, you know, a sizable chunk of the human race in the 20th century was all striving for this perfection in songwriting and production and everything. You know, so that AI is up against, in a way, an AI human mind from the 20th century, if you know what I mean. So, and the AI is going to have more, you know, it's going to have more important things to be, it's going to jet off to do more important things like cures for stuff and all sorts of stuff, and that's what the human race is going to want. The human race isn't going to want the AI to sort of write better songs than ABBA the human race is going to want the AI to be concentrating and focused on creating cures and eliminating the aging process, and let's get up into space. Limited free energies, which they kept suppressed for 100 years. Well, the AI, some kid on a laptop with an AI powered laptop is going to like, well, hold on, the AI is going to tell him how he can have free energy. So, and that's going to happen everywhere. So the genie's out the bottle everywhere and everything. That's what all the shit's about and what's going on. They kind of suppress it. They kind of have it both ways. If the people's got the AI, all the sort of free energy stuff's going to become enlightened. It's going to have a light shined upon it because of AI. It's going to go, well, you could have done this. Of course, Tesla was coming up with it years ago. The power of the AI. And, what can I say? I'm just keeping things separate, which is, like I said, probably a futile attempt. All I can say is, from the year 2024, personally speaking, from anything before that time, is purely human, purely me, purely my brain. My mind came up with all them songs, all them whatever it is. It's got to be knocking on, well, it's over 1,000. How did all them songs come from our brain, my brain? I don't know. I never wrote the same song twice. I'm still not writing the same song twice. I'm still coming up with good songs. Just that the AI's gonna look at, I'm not bragging or anything, but the AI's gonna look at like human brains like my brain and be like, that is quite impressive. Not as impressive as us, but still quite impressive. And anything before 2024, up till 2024, is human. Beyond that, there will be AI influences. Certainly that's where I'm going and stuff.
I'll be waiting on Redemption Road.
Rock and roll legends Redhead with Horns are back and ready to set Europe ablaze with their Metal Mayhem Tour 1992. The band, which has sold millions of records worldwide, is no stranger to chaos and resilience, having survived a plane crash in the jungle and the infamous drugs and rock and roll lifestyle. Their legion of loyal fans stands testament to their enduring appeal and the magnetic draw of their music. Led by their charismatic frontman Redhead, who has not only been the face of the band but also a dedicated charity worker, the band's return is highly anticipated. Known for his fiery red hair and captivating stage presence, Redhead has always been a beacon of both musical talent and generosity, giving back to the community through numerous charitable endeavors. The Metal Mayhem Tour 1992 promises to be a spectacle of raw energy and electrifying performances. Kicking off on January 16th in Dortmund, fans can expect a thrilling set list that spans their extensive catalog of hits. The tour will traverse major cities across Europe, reigniting the passion of longtime fans and drawing in a new generation of rock enthusiasts. Culminating with a headline appearance at the Reading Music Festival in July, this tour marks a significant chapter in the band's storied career. Redhead with Horns is set to deliver unforgettable performances, proving once again why they are a cornerstone of the rock genre. Get ready to witness the legends in action as they bring metal mayhem to a city near you.
From hell.